Now we are going to make our elephant's head and trunk. Start out with a magic circle. Chain 2, leave that second chain just a little bit larger. And then 5 single crochets. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cinch your center down. Now you're going to go into that second chain, the one that we left a little bit larger. And now we're going to do a triple increase. So that is 3 single crochets into the same stitch. So 3, that is our triple, and then 2 single crochets. And again, same thing. So a triple increase, so 1, 2, and 3. And now 2 single crochets. Sorry, got a scratch. And also pull some yarn. This fluffy yarn that I'm using tends to leave quite a bit of fuzz behind. Okay, so that gives us a count of 10 all the way around. So now for row 3, this is going to be an increase, a triple increase, so 1, 2, and 3, an increase, and then 2 single crochets. Repeat that same pattern. So an increase, a triple increase, 1, 2, and 3, and then an increase, and 2 single crochets. So that gives us a count of 18 all the way around. Row 4 is going to be an increase, 1 single crochet, an increase, a triple increase, 1, 2, and 3, an increase, 1 single crochet, an increase, and 2 single crochets. Repeat that same pattern. So an increase, 1 single crochet, an increase, a triple increase, 1, 2, and 3 into that same stitch, an increase, 1 single crochet, an increase, and 2 single crochets. And that gives you a count of 30 all the way around. So just going to count just to make sure. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, and 30. Now row number 5 is going to be 6 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then a triple increase. So 1, 2, and 3. And then 23 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. That gives us 32 stitches all the way around. And sorry, that was row 5. This is row 6. And 32 single crochets all the way around. And we'll see you back at row number 7. When you're starting out row number 7, I'm going to go ahead and add just a stitch mark here. I know where they are, but sometimes it's easier for you guys to follow if you can see my beginning and end point. So row number 7 and row number 8 are all going to be 32 single crochets all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and finish rows 7 and 8, which are 32 single crochets, and then I'll see you back at the beginning of row number 9. I just finished up row number 9. Sorry, row number 8. We're going to start on row number 9. This is going to be 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And then an increase. And then 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And then a triple increase, so 1, 2, and 3. 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. An increase. And then now we're going to have 16 single crochets. That gives us a count of 36 all the way around. Rows 10 and 11 are going to be 36 single crochets all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and finish those, and I will see you back for row number 12. Now we're starting row number 12. This is going to be 9 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then here we're going to have another triple. 1, 2, and 3. And now it is going to be 26 single crochets all the way around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. So row number 13 is a little bit tricky, so I've got some stitch marks here. You are going to mark stitch number 3, stitch number 11, and stitch number 19. So now starting off row number 13, 2 single crochets. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to skip all of these, and we're going to go into stitch number 20. And then the rest of these are all going to be single crochets. The kids outside are playing. They must be hamming it up quite a bit. Okay, so that gives us 24 stitches all the way around. Now we're going to start decreasing. So decrease, and 2 single crochets. Now, just because it's hard to decrease on that singular row, I'm just going to do one more single crochet and then do my decrease. And then a single crochet. And then just continue my pattern. So just decrease and 2 single crochets. And decrease. And 2 single crochets. And decrease. And 2 single crochets. And last one, decrease. And 2 single crochets. Now that took me from 24 down to 18. So now we're going to continue our decrease pattern. And for this row, it's going to be a decrease and single crochet. And again, decrease and single crochet. Decrease. And single crochet. Decrease. And single crochet. Decrease. And single crochet. Decrease. And single crochet. Now that gives us 12 all the way around. And this last row is just going to be 6 decrease all the way around. So 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6 decrease. Do one final slip stitch. And now you can fill your elephant head with some polyfill. So now you should have something that looks like this. Now we're just going to use our darning needle and cinch this closed. Pull that tight. And now you can just kind of weave your needle in through your prior stitches and just hide your tail, and that also locks in where you've ended. That way it won't unravel. Just gives a nice little finishing touch, just to hide your stitches.